Goober the Traveling Bear is with Mr. Art the Tinsmith. And Art, what is tinsmithing?
Well, tinsmithing is making items out of tin. And this is tin. And it comes in a big sheet, maybe about that big. And it's really, it's sheet steel with electroplated tin over it. Back in the old days, it was made out of sheet iron. They would have a big, they would heat up a big hunk of iron and they would put it on an anvil, and they had a water wheel going around with a big trip hammer, and it would smash the hunk of iron, smash it and smash it, smash it till it got very, very thin. But the trouble is when you make things out of thin sheet iron, it rusts real easy. So what they used to do is they would take the sheet iron and they would rub it with sand, and they need to etch it. They need acid to etch it, but they didn't have commercially sold acid. So they discovered that if you take a pile of rye seeds and you put the metal in the rye seeds, it'll etch the tin, I should say the sheet iron, because it's got a mild acid. And then what they would do is they would dip it in molten tin for maybe 50, 60 times. And the idea is so it won't rust.
Okay.
It keeps it from rusting. And they made all kinds of things out of tin. I happen to have a lot of Christmas decorations.
All right, hold on. All right, Art, what do we have on the table to your right, my left?
Okay, well, these are some of the things that are made out of tin. It's amazing what you can make out of a piece of sheet metal. And lanterns, this is one style, and this is what they look like when they get older. They get kind of like a pewter kind of a look to them.
Now, how do you keep the pieces together? Is it soldered?
Soldered, yep. You take hot solder and you join the pieces with the hot solder.
Join the pieces.
We also have things like foodware. This would be for drinking, liquid. And we have all kinds of candle holders. This is to keep the wax from getting on your table.
Okay.
Big ones, little ones. Back in the old days, the matches would get very damp in your house. So this would be put on the mantle, and matches we put in there.
Okay, to keep them dry.
And I'm going to bring something over. The mice would eat your candles because the candles are made out of tallow, which is made out of animal fat. So you'd put your candles in here. That's called a candle safe.
All right, the candle safe.
And that's called the match safe. And, well, let's see what else.
That's amazing. I'm going to swing over to the other side.
Yeah, candles that hang on the wall. These are called wall sconces. And when they're new, they're very shiny and they would really light up your room, like reflects.
Okay.
And like this one here actually has mirrors in the back. This is fancy. And this would really light up your room.
Wow.
And sometimes they come in pairs that you would put on either side of a window or a door.
Okay.
So we have candleware, we have storage, we have foodware. Here's an example of a unique kind of this is an adjustable candlestick. Go up or down.
Okay.
And this is called an extinguisher, sometimes called a snuffer, and you can put the candle out with that.
Oh, okay.
So there's all kinds of things.
And it looks like you have some Christmas tree decorations you've made.
Yes, Christmas. These are icicles or tinsel. The word tinsel comes from tin. This would be Victorian, like late 1800s.
Okay.
And angels. These have candles in them, and they're called luminaries. And when you turn the lights out and the light comes out, it makes a pretty pattern.
Very nice. Well, how would you like to close this out? Can you order online from? Can someone buy something from you online?
Yeah. Well, my email is artthorman@aol.com. ARTTHORMAN@AOL.com.
All right.
Someone prices and
very good. Well, thank you for letting me interview you and putting up with Goober the Traveling Bear.
Bye.